We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go, get excited. Let's go, let's go.
Their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's a party now. Woo! Watch twist. Yeah. Twist.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11 from the shotgun. A give to Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Somebody ending. 52's the mic. Watch the run. Kill.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check. How'd it go?
Now they try to sweep to Jones. Oh, able to avoid him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
You're ready.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Check the backer.
They'll look to throw here. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We played to win. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Gone.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
But how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Switch.
Give give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Hey, exit.
Hey, check Mike.
Ready?
From the 39, Greer. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tighten up. Share.
Look at me. Door. Hit it.
He's checking.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. 15, Lonnie.
Watch the pass. Watch the twist.
Now.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Hey, watch the ball.
Hey, wahoo.
Hey, check Mike. Mike 6.
Yep.
Let's win championships, baby. Mike 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Set, ready.
So from the
36
36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Switch. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Back. Pilot, 64, weak. Say go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Set. 18 Gator.
6. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Shift. Check 4. Check.
Hey, lock it. Hustle. 5.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
At the Bucs' 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Packers nothing.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Look. Squeeze. Shoot.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's go. 70 Indy.
Not the gut.
Smooth.
Mike 4. Switch up. Mike 4. Watch the run.
Big grip.
On 3rd and long, here's Greer. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Watch the whip.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
Here's Jones. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 6. He's got this one complete to Perriman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You go nowhere. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Wahoo. Kill. Go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 54.
They'll go with Jones.
Here we go.
And he's got some space here.
Go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones. Touchdown number 18 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones.
It's run, fellas.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Get it.
On 3rd down, Greer into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Let's get this all
Well, when you
day.
start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come. Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Second and 9 now. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll drop to throw. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh. Echo. You ain't got nothing.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Good job.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
8 yards.
Second and 2. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go. Ancient Gator. Watch the run. Let it go.
They'll set up a throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Great
And
job.
they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
42, Mike.
Second and 3. Forced out to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Maybe that can give me a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. But a few things have gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had some.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
To Ronald Jones. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Alert 3, alert 3. Same on. Kill.
Here's a second and 7. Trying to lay one up deep. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Check 3.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, baby.
An 18-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Come on,
line.
baby. Let's go.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on in that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Check Mike 6.
Hey, Haywood.
On second and 7, Greer. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go.
From the gun on third down, Greer. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Under 10.
Check. Lucky.
Run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Brings up second and 3.
Ready?
At the 17-yard line.
Check Mike 21.
It's going to be a long day. Check 90.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. He'll
look to throw. This is caught. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon. The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Let's go,
line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Bravo! Shoot!
Back to the air. Greer on 2nd down.
65.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. He has still not connected on a single pass in the 2nd half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores, the bottom line. They've got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Greer now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Greer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
70.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
30 base.
He's tackled at the
Check Mike, 6, Mike 6.
4 yards.
You got nothing.
Hey, Echo.
You
got nothing. Mike 6.
40-yard line.
Get it.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Greer. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards.
Down.
The first down
60
line at the
Pittsburgh.
34 here on 3rd down.
Buzz.
Stop right there. 3 down.
Go.
Mike 6.
Hey, watch the lane.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready.
Greer operating from the gun.
Check Mike.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Alert.
Yes. Hey, Zoo.
Hey, check Mike 6.
Yeah.
To try again after the sack. Greer throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. 8, read.
Switch. Check.
X3, 218, chopper.
Safe.
49, check 49.
Greer, it's a sneak. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defense. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Right there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it with Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer
15,
offense
line,
ready to get their
15
next
line.
drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here. The defense, obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good point. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first word of them.
Pressure. Let's see if they dial it up this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted but it winds up falling incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Check 13. Check 13.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush go.
2nd and 10. Here's Greer again. And that's complete. It's Green here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
You
think you gonna get this? Mike 4, Mike 4. So don't say.
Greer looks to throw again. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Go.
Even.
Mike 4, Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Get ready.
Mike 4.
1, 2, 3.
Get it.
They snap it to Greer. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb.
Get ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Topper.
Slam. Mike 4. Watch the run. Mike
Ready.
Greer on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st. Operating in the red zone now, Greer. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. All game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them until the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. They try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
7. Go.
On 1st and 10, Greer escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Lamb. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Green once again, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. On 2nd and 10, Greer. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Aaron Jones.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Greer with one final throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Troubles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Packers, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
S-T-R-O. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support bra. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.